Welcome back to the Fierce Fish First Tech Challenge CAD modeling tutorial series. Our goal in this series is to provide guidance in using Autodesk Inventor for First Tech Challenge. In today's video, we are going to be working with chain and belts. These are tools in the Autodesk Inventor assembly called the roller chains and synchronous belt tools that we are going to work with today. So let's start over here with chain. I have a little assembly here that uses two sprockets here. It's not really doing anything, it's just for a demonstration purpose, but you will, if you use chains and belts, you will have a situation where you will need to do this. So there are a couple things we need here. We need the sprockets, of course, fully constrained. These are fully constrained with the correct ratio and everything, so they already turn together. And we'll see they're kind of a lot. They are actually flush with each other. And the other thing we need is the chain midplane. And what that is essentially the midplane of one of the sprockets. So I'm going to double click on this big sprocket, and we're going to create a center plane. Now how we do that is, now we are in the IPT space, so this is in the part space for this sprocket here. Now I'm going to select plane here, and we are going to go to mid-plane between two planes. So what we're going to do now is click on the outside and click on the other side. And you'll see now this plane runs directly through the middle of this sprocket here. And the plane is also over here as well. Now up here we're going to hit return. And now we're back into the assembly view. And this is going to be out like this. You can close it. So now we're going to go and find the roller chains tool. We're going to go up here to design. Where it says V-belts, there's an arrow next to it. We're going to click that arrow and select roller chains. So now we're going to have this pop-up menu here where we have a few things we need to do. First, you need to select the chain that is closest to the one you are using. Now they're not going to have, say, the exact chain that your manufacturer may put out, but I like to use this one. Usually I didn't change it to millimeters, but that's closest to the goBILDA plastic chain. So the next thing we need to do is to select the chain midplane. If this isn't already selected, click it and then select the plane. And now you'll see here there are now two sprockets here, two theoretical sprockets. And now we need to use our own sprocket. So let's go down to where it says sprockets and click existing. So now that one's gone. And what we need to do here is click on one of the teeth of the sprockets. Same for the other one here. You need to click on one of the teeth. And now we can press OK. Now here is where you can name your files if you want to, and you're going to get this error here. This means like it can't theoretically perfectly exist in real life. It's going to have some flaws, which is how all chain and belts work. But we're going to accept the error, and it's going to generate the chain here. Now these sprockets still move, and we have the chain on here. You can change the color of that chain by going here and doing whatever with that. That's an ugly color, but whatever. And now we want to turn this work plane off as well. So let's go in here. If you right click on the work plane and click visibility, now the plane is still there, it's just off. Alright, so that is how we create our chain. And we can go in here and view some calculations that Inventor ran for us. Now, since this is all theoretical, so it's not going to be like, I wouldn't go off of any of these values whatsoever. And since this is very inexact the way I did it, we didn't have any sliding sprockets or whatever, I would not go by any of this at all for our purposes. And you shouldn't really need that anyways for what we're using it for. But the point is, these still turn, and we have the chain in here now. So now let's go into looking into belts. Again, these are constrained. These are, I think, 5mm HDD timing pulleys, and we have to do the same thing that we did for the chain. We have to get the mid plane of this. So another way, or actually no, let's just do it this way. It's easier. And click here, and now it is the mid plane of that. And you'll see it's in both now because I used the same part file for both of these, but it's fine, we'll end up turning it off anyways. Now to find the tool, we go into design. You may have seen it earlier when we clicked on roller chains. It's synchronous belts here. So now to select the belt type, I use this one here. Let's select our plane, select the existing, and again we're going to click on the outermost face of that tooth there, and then the existing here. I messed that up. Alright, and we're going to press OK. You can rename whatever you want in here. I'm going to press OK. We're going to get the same error again that I explained earlier. And there we have it. We have our belt here. And then once again, we can go in here and turn off the visibility to that work plane. Also turn off the visibility to that work plane. And so that's basically it for this tutorial. We generated some chain and some belts using the roller chains and synchronous belts tools in Autodesk Inventor Assembly. So that's it for this video, and from all of us here at Fierce Fish, we hope you have a great day.